stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. First and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game. Second and a yard.
Hawk 70.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
20 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Falcon first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Falcons. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. From the 35, it's first and 10. Kupp in motion. First carry here for Kyren Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Second down, it's Stafford. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. It's complete. He's got Kupp. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play from Stafford to Kupp. An even 40 yards.
Monday.
On 1st down, it is Williams. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll go again with Williams. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Alert! 32.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll take a shot. Downfield, looking for Kupp. That is caught. What a throw. Cooper, Kupp, touchdown, Rams.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On play action, Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They'll throw. It's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Play action. It's Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. 1st down, Atlanta. They're going to go play action with Penix. He's got it at the 7. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Robinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Check. Ready.
One more time, it's Robinson. No signal, and we will not get one. He stopped short, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson, and he will fight his way to the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Here's Coop for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Middle. Hey, 50.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he will get into the end zone. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
We'll go play action now with Penix. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Penix. He'll get this out to his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second
Again,
and 7
it's Penix.
at the 47-yard line.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the gun, it's Penix.
47-yard line.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Hawks, 7, Hawks, let's go now.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
79 Broncos. Here we go, shot.
From the gun, here is Penix. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. On is Koo for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Atwell sent in motion here. Now a 1st down throw for Stafford. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Williams gets it from the pistol. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. Here's 2nd and 6. It's another run here for Williams. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
The motion man is Nakua. On first down, right back to Williams. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching his ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
The Rams use their third and final timeout. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. The motion man is Nakua.
Like 7. Real right, 22.
On third down, here's Williams. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Pitts is the man in motion. On first down, it's Penix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
On the set.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set.
London brought in motion.
Go.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
17.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. A first down throw for Stafford. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
On the ready.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Set up. Set go.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he will go all the way. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Kupp in motion. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. Second down, it's Stafford.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Third and long. Here's Stafford. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They are going for it. Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nacua. Complete. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down. Again, it's Stafford. That's to Atwell. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll run it with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
He's going nowhere. Gonna lose yardage on that play.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Throw it on third down, Stafford. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. So fourth down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
60 by 6, 60, ready!
On play action, Penix. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Break! Buffalo 18! Here we go, here we go! 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick! Hup.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. It's a gain there of 26 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Penix. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down. To throw again, it's Penix. This one complete right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 29-yard line.
Penix going to throw again. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Rams have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He'll manage only a couple. Brandon Dorless there on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. The motion man is Nacua. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Middle. Hey.
Atwell sent in motion here.
Middle.
Here's Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
22. Hey.
4th down, Stafford. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down. 1st and 10. Kupp in motion. On the ground, this is Williams. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The motion man is Nacua. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, L.A. They'll go with Williams. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he's just pushing guys out of the way, powering forward for a gain of 8. Here's a 3rd down and 4. The motion man is Nacua. On the give, it's Williams. And the Rams are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll run. It's Williams. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead?
What you love about these running backs, Mike, is that their confidence is that they can make every play a big play. But in this case, sometimes you have to know, all right, it's over. Cut my losses, try to get back to the original line of scrimmage and survive to the next down, but tries to make this play extended and takes a big loss.
He'll try to run it with Williams. He's going to get this down to the 8, but that is it. Defense holds him there, and they force fourth down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Field goal will make it a one-score game, but they want more here on fourth and goal.
53, ready. Hey, 22. Monday.
Stafford to throw it. That's going to be caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
And he's got it to the 14-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41. From the gun, it's Penix. You'll get this to Pitts once more. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, it's Penix. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft. But I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
10.
Cup in motion. They go play action with Stafford. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
59. Hey, 22.
Stafford now on second down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield, by the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Unloads downfield looking for Nacua. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a big play with Stafford and Nacua. 67 yards. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10.
Omaha, ready, move! Hey!
Cup in motion. On the ground, Williams. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. They'll drop to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. Williams. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get back to a one-possession game.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's complete on the tight end screen. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10.
Stay 50, stay 50.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Atwell sent in motion here. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Stafford to throw again. And this is caught. He's able to hang on. They get the 2 points, and we are tied in the final minute of play. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. Clock will stop at 35 seconds to go. Here's 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Here we go. 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to win the game. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. So, it's a win here for the Falcons. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
broken glass of a bottle makes a Jagger rock. Right now I got two shaky hands, only one way to stop. And I haven't touched it for 7 hours, 3 minutes. Hardly up, already wanna quitting. Sweating in an old church basement, wishing I was. Never thought I'd say this.
Hello, my name's Jason.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay